Out of nowhere, question of the week is going to my entire team, the Zombie King, Knit Ram, and Mr. Chano Hayes. Fellas,
Yeah.
the question is simple. Are you joining and selling your soul to Dwayne Johnson, the Zombie King?
Oh man, am I getting a contract? Shit,
Hey,
maybe.
you're going from here to here.
Yeah, you can have that. You can have that. Here you go.
Zombie King
There
selling
you
his
go.
soul over to Dwayne Johnson, Knit Ram.
Right, he got my soul, my brother's soul. He got whoever's soul he
Whoa, whoa,
need.
whoa.
We on
Goddamn.
tweet. We on Team Dane here. Let's go, Dwayne.
Chano Hayes.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'll sell my soul, but I still don't want to be a wrestler. You know what I mean? Like half that shit look crazy. So kudos to you, Ant. But like, if I can sell my soul for like a very full pension, like he'll max out my pension and my annuity, so I can retire right now for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
Damn right, I'm selling my soul.
Chana, would
Can
you
he
sell
sell
your
you
soul
as a manager? I'll sell my soul as a manager. That's the best.
Yeah,
That's the
bro.
best you're gonna get
You know
out
what I
of
mean? Like,
channel.
bro, because I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I was watching that EC, the elimination chamber match, and not more so the men, because the men are pansies, but Liv got ass beat,
Yeah,
literally. I don't think
she's
that's in
G
my.
though.
I don't think that's in my cards. So yeah, just max out my
True.
pensions. Just max out my pension and my annuity. Throw a little razzle dazzle on a 401k, and I'll gladly sell my soul.
You gotta be in the Fast and the
Hey.
Furious
Yeah.
franchise.
Yeah, you know what? After all the power that the Bloodline has had in the last 5 years, and trying to like climb that ladder to fight Roman Reigns, I wouldn't even try to climb the ladder to get to The Rock. So I guess I'm selling my soul too. You know what I mean? Just might as well join him
You know,
because we ain't
Straight
beating
make
him.
that money, son.
you know what's actually the real funny part about it? Like the Bloodline
What's
was the
that?
most dominant faction like in recent memory, right? And now you have
Yeah.
another Samoan trying to create another most powerful faction of today. It's crazy. You really can't get away from this dynasty, man.
You
No,
can't.
they're everywhere.
They run all of wrestling, man.
And
Well,
all of
fellas,
Pensacola.
tonight's gonna be a little different. We don't have like a regular show, but we're definitely gonna talk about Mr. Cena doing the impossible. We're gonna talk about Revolution coming up this weekend, and we are gonna talk about these WWE 2K overalls. But before we get into all of this, let's go ahead and start our show. I would probably help if I did this first. Now let's start our show.
Four sides of the ring, four sides of the ring. Everybody out here got an opinion, your ego shall die in the ring. If the debate's getting heated, we hear you know it's been fire in the ring. We them guys in the ring, leave with your pride in the sling. Four sides of the ring, four sides of the ring. Everybody out here got an opinion, your ego shall die in the ring. If the debate's getting heated, we hear you know it's been fire in the ring. We them guys in the ring, leave with your pride in the sling. Four sides of the ring.
What is going on, Ringsiders? Your favorite faction is back for another week. I am your host, the founder, Marcus Hernandez. I am with the one and only Mr. Zombie King. We are with the one that makes you say, oh, damn, his name is Knit Ram Gargano. And we have his other tag team partner in the building, Chano Hayes, Chano Rhodes. I can't keep up with any of them now.
And I don't want to be trying to Rose no
many.
more. That man got beat. You know how I know Cody Rhodes is a real sicko? Like legitimately, like how I physically know he's not well in the head.
How's that?
Because they did shit, Rock did that shit to him before Mania, right? And I was like, okay, cool, one off. But The Rock really went to Cody. He was like, hey, you cool if I whip you again? And you know, possible like Travis Scott smacked the absolute dog shit out of you. And Cody was like, you know what? That would
Yeah,
look
that's crazy.
amazing. Yeah, go ahead. So Cody's a real fucking sicko. That man is
What is what is the rule, Zombie King, when you're in the ring with somebody who like doesn't do this, but they're like a special guest, and you're just trying to get them involved in the show, and they do something like what Travis Scott did. He just goes for a spot and ends up busting your eardrum. I guess that's what was reported.
black
Um,
eye.
What's the rule when you go backstage? Is it all
I
like
don't know.
is it like, yo, that was awesome, man. Good job out there. That was real sick. Or are you pissed?
Damn, I don't know. If I was Cody, I'll be pissed.
Nah, Cody's
What?
he's a good
Personally.
sport. Cody's a good
Probably-
sport.
He probably can't hear it of his ear.
Nah,
Cody is a good
I
sport.
can't even. Cody was like, "Yo, I'm a." I'm pretty sure Cody was like, "Yo, this guy just he
just
just slapped the shit
I'm not
out
gonna
of me."
lie. No, he did. He ate that slap though. I'm not gonna lie.
did.
He ate it like a
He
man.
winced though. He happened. He was like,
His ear
I was
did.
like, oof.
Yeah, his
He's a
ear
sick
was like,
man.
"Damn."
He's a
No,
sick man.
I mean, me personally, I wasn't a fan of that, but hopefully Cody gets his revenge down the line somewhere.
you know what I
Right.
wasn't a fan of? I wasn't a fan of the Sage. I really wasn't a fucking fan of the Sage. My manager's I'm like,
Oh, that
what
was
are
the
you,
stage,
what are you, a fucking
brother.
what are you, a shaman?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't staged. They just said it was
I
staged.
know it wasn't Sage, but he's saging the ring. I'm like, what? I'm like, look at the fucking
They
shaman.
couldn't
king
say
over
it.
there,
They,
Hey,
man.
I
look,
don't know why they.
I'm not gonna lie. You couldn't tell Travis Scott nothing. He was probably the coolest dude in the ring. Wow.
You couldn't work a lighter.
While
bro.
the craziest thing in wrestling history was happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my man was so cool, and we had the turn of a century. You know what I mean? And my man's just like, I'm a part of this.
Just there.
And like the funny thing is, like, he went out there so professional because, like, you know, it was like, damn, he really not bothered by it. And just, I don't know if you guys saw the video, but he was so hyped. He was like, "This is better than performing. I want to do this." Like,
Yeah, when he was backstage
apparently-
talking to H, he's like, "Yeah, picture him when you're wrestling." He's like, "Oh my god, this is incredible." It's dope
Apparently-
to see him mark the fuck out though.
Apparently, he's training.
Yeah.
He's got to put that hardcore title up at some point. You know what I
he
mean?
could be the next Bad Bunny.
Well,
There's
Travis
no-
Scott's
there's-
way too- he's
Bad Bunny
way
hasn't
too
even
small.
retired yet, bro. Before we get to the next Bad Bunny,
Yeah.
can we let
Like,
Bad Bunny do his thing
As in,
first?
as in celebrities who take it very serious.
I guess
Nah,
you're right.
Bad Bunny
No,
took
I
he
just
took
hope-
time away from recording and touring to go wrestle.
To do this, yeah, to do this. Nobody
Yeah.
else is doing that.
Nobody's doing that, bro.
They said
Nobody
he's
else is
like
doing that.
the what damn. He was a basketball player.
Dennis
Rodman?
Rodman?
He was with NWO for a little bit. I don't know
Rodman?
why his name's slipping out of my mind.
Dennis Rodman?
Dennis Rodman. Yeah, Rodman.
That's what they're comparing him to.
Yeah, because you can't
This
compare him to
generation,
Benito.
Dennis Rodman.
You can't compare him to
I
Benito.
know my
Benito
man
literally
Dennis Rodman
took
had a
over.
line and a half or WrestleCade. I don't know Travis
He
Scott
really
with those
did.
numbers. I'm just joking. Travis Scott would like triple those numbers.
He was
Part
in
of
it
you
for a
were part
little
of the
bit,
numbers if
man.
it was
It
Travis
wouldn't be
Scott.
it wouldn't be wrestling fans. It would be culture fans trying to fucking get the Travis fans.
The only wrestling fan would be me and Brandy Savage. We'd be
You think
Yeah.
Brandy would go as a wrestling fan? No, he's going as a Travis Scott mark.
You're right.
And if
You're
you're
right.
at home wondering why I look like a dickhead with my headphones like this, your boy got his hair washed, oiled, conditioned with serum.
Gotta keep that
my,
The
hair
whole
is
nine.
still, my hair is still wet.
The whole
I
9
fucking wash it
yards.
up.
Can't waste that money, bro. He got his hair did.
Yeah, basically, I got
Well,
my hair did.
Well, fellas, last week we couldn't record. We had a lot of things going on in all of our personal lives and stuff like that. But we had the Elimination Chamber. We couldn't give our margarita match predictions,
Yeah.
but after the Chamber, I think we might have said all the matches probably was going to be a margarita match. So
Nah,
thoughts?
the women's. I had
Go
faith
ahead.
in the women's.
you had faith in the women's. The women's was good. I'll give you that. The women's was good.
You know,
Yeah.
Kevin
you know what's better
Owens-
than that?
I like the
Kevin
women.
Owens and Sami Zayn, surprisingly,
Really
it
good.
was a really good match. It wasn't. I didn't get the hardcoreness that I wanted. You know, like a suffocation through a plastic bag, or someone getting stabbed or shot. But we
Yeah.
got some crazy spots. We got some really good hard hitting spots, and those guys killed it. I'll give it that. That unsanctioned match was definitely. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. They killed it.
Mhm.
No, it was good, but I've seen it before. It's like it's good. I can rewatch it 100 times, but
Zombie
I
King is like,
definitely
it's
want-
good, but it's no
maybe a
lethal
sandwich.
ejection into the mouth.
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
No one got lit
definitely
on
made
fire.
me a sandwich. Only because
Right.
it's like yo, they've been wrestling each other for how long?
Right.
I mean, what more do you want them to do, bro? Literally have a knife fight in the middle of the ring?
Buried
At
alive.
this point, they're gonna have to.
Fucking buried alive match. for real,
Buried
bro.
alive
They-
match.
Bro, they
Bro.
go up each other's families. You know what I mean? They're not having no
Very
buried
alive.
match.
It should be good.
Yeah,
Bro,
I
there was
think
a
that's
rumor that
stipulation
goes
back.
That the steel chair they used with the barbed wire wasn't shaved down. It wasn't a gimmick. It was a legitimate barbed wire chair.
Mm.
Yeah,
Those Ring of Honor guys, am I right?
real glass.
Nah,
You
bro,
want to
it was-
use
it
real
was great.
glass?
I wanted to hate on it in the beginning. I was like, I'm not gonna enjoy this. Quarter through the match, I'm like, oh my god, these guys are trying to kill each other. This is great.
Yeah, that's real friendship right there.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Oh, I think it was a good match. I'm saying it was a great match a quarter way through. Because I wasn't marking out the moment the bell rang. I'm like, oh my god, this is phenomenal, guys.
China was like, why are the lights off? What is going on?
Nah, I'm not gonna.
That was a bit weird.
Nah, it's unsanctioned.
It's unsanctioned, so it's it's supposed to be off of TV time or whatever the case might be. But
yeah, but if it was unsanctioned, they should have did something like take the ropes.
Take the ropes.
Tape them.
Yeah.
Oh, tape them.
You never saw a match between them with no ropes.
What are you talking about?
Like you got to do something now. You can't do another hardcore match with them.
That's why they shut the lights down. They shut the lights down. He wants blood sport.
Give him the blood sport freaking match.
Yeah, basically.
My only complaint was
glass.
My only complaint about them doing this unsanctioned match, and it's really just me marking out here, but I get why it couldn't be. But usually unsanctioned, because it cannot count, is the main event. Because it's not the main event, it doesn't count. So for them to have it in the middle of the card, I just thought was kind of weird. But obviously, it needed to be because of how the show ended.
Could you imagine if the unsanctioned match happened after that John Cena segment?
Sami Zayn just out there just crying.
No, yeah, you can't top that.
Nobody would give a fuck.
Well, honestly, I was kind of hoping to get some color out of it. Like, I'm just bringing back you don't need to do it as much as AEW does it, but like matches like that, like I was like that. I thought that was them reintroducing. When I say color, I mean blood.
Right.
Blood, that again.
I thought you'd be a couple minorities.
Do you not think if they would have had blood in that match, it would have took away from the little bit of blood that we got from Cody?
Good point.
Cody,
you know what I mean? That's how I was looking like after all of it, because I said the same thing. I was like, "Thanks," so no one's gonna bleed. But then when I saw Cody at the end of the show,
I forgot Cody did bleed at the end.
I was like, oh, okay, it makes it a little more dramatic. Cody wasn't Ric Flair bleeding out there, you know what I mean? He was just he has a little gash. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna let you.
It looked like a little decent paper cut.
Yeah, but his blonde hair picks it up really good. That's the best part about his blonde hair. Is that he got a little.
No, but Ric Flair had the best when he bled.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this this main event segment. And Chano's a person who says he'll never go to a WWE event because it's 4 matches in a segment, and I'm not paying all this money to watch a segment, especially if the segment is the main event. But this one time, in a long time, if you were there live, it was probably 100% worth it. This one time.
I'm not gonna hold you. I probably for that one segment, but overall, could you imagine you're sitting like in a 300? I'm going off the Garden. Imagine like in the 300 section, and there's you got to see through the elimination chamber, like grates. You know what I mean, bro? Like I mean, bro,
after that,
my boys have been harassing me all week. Yeah, facts. My boys have been harassing me all week to go to MSG Raw, right? To see the Seth Rollins match. I'm like, bro, you're gonna be seeing it through a cage. You're not gonna enjoy it like you think you're gonna enjoy it. You physically have to see.
I don't know. If you sit that high though, you kind of see through the top.
Yeah, but then the stick figure.
It's not a closed cage.
At that point,
you might have the best seat in the house.
At that point, you're watching off the monitor. You know what I mean? Like
live cage matches are pretty dope.
They're cool. They're not $400 worth it. You know what I mean? And those eliminate this chamber prices. Hell no. Listen,
that's what I said. As soon as they went to Netflix, you ain't never gonna find cheap Raw tickets.
Let's get back on track though. So yeah, we're at this main event. Let's talk about this main event. This John Cena wins the chamber. It is what it is. Hyped.
Mm-hmm.
So my man is about to do it 17 times. I'm calling it right now. 17 times. Cena's gonna get it. They're gonna do it. Then the Rock comes out. Then Cody comes out. And in my mind, I'm like, why is Cena still in the ring? Like, come on, bro. We know who you're facing. Like, go backstage. This has nothing to do with you. This is the Rock. This is the Rock and Cody Rhodes right now, right? He didn't ask for your soul, so we thought. Here we are doing it.
But it was how they set up, because Cody came out first, and then Cody, him and Cody were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna love this.
We're Mania.
It's gonna be magical." Like, and then Rocky came out.
Did you pop?
Who for Cena?
When you saw Cena hit the smile at Rock, I was like, yo, there's no way. There's no way he's gonna. This is impossible. This is impossible. Then he kicked. He did the low blow, right? Kid you not, did the low blow. And I'm watching. I'm like, oh my god. And my wife's like, are you okay? And I'm like, Cena just turned heel. She's like, what does that even mean?
Just like, that's facts though. She told me today. She's like, Marcus says Cena went heel. I was like, I thought you said he retired. I was like,
No, but that was crazy. I mean, let's not skip over the whole "go F yourself" statement.
yeah, perfect.
That was crazy to not
shock.
bleep. That was wild, right?
That was
Yeah.
a swear jar.
It was a one curse word a lot in a month. You know what I mean?
But it was the one curse word that you don't hear in wrestling. You know what I mean?
No.
And the fact that it wasn't bleeped and it was just a big "go fuck yourself." You know what I mean? It was wild when old boy said it to Cope. You know, when Adam Copeland went to AEW, when Christian Cage did, but they still bleeped that. You know what I mean? But we knew what he said.
That was great.
The Rock was like,
this time
it.
The
Rock was like, say whatever you want.
Don't worry about it.
The Rock says, when you're the final boss and you're going to be my champion, you can say whatever you want. But then, the low blow happened. And I was like, oh, this is perfect. And dude, beat Cody's ass. And all the, I guess these Cody crybabies were like, why? Why is he doing it? Why is he doing it? Because why not? You know, he's John Cena. A question to all of you guys is, and I'm going to Chano Hayes because I know Chano loves justified heels. Is Cena justified?
I mean, old boy has to come out and give his reasoning. But listen, if anybody deserves to go heel and not have a good reason except I just want to be an asshole, it's John Cena. You know what I mean? Like, if anybody has a reason to not have a reason to go heel, it's John Cena. And the way they built Cody Rhodes as this ultimate babyface, you needed the ultimate villain for Cody to face at Mania. You know what I mean? You can't have this ultimate babyface at Mania be the main event. Because what does that do for anybody? Not a goddamn thing. It probably moves hella merch. But for the adults in the room, it's like, this kind of sucks. The babyface on babyface, like, this is weird. And we all kind of thought Cody was going to take the offer. I don't think nobody really thought that Cena was really going to go heel because 20 years of being a Boy Scout.
John Cena.
You know, bro, my exact reaction when it happened, I wasn't like, oh my God. I was like, you know what? Good for John. I was like, honestly, good for John. If anybody deserves this shit, good for you. Good for you, buddy.
Good for you. Right on. Cheers.
Right on. Zombie King, how you feeling? Do you feel like Cena is justified for turning his back on the WWE universe?
Oh man, I actually been thinking about it. It's probably I don't want to say only, but only thing he can do right now that's exciting, and actually probably get some wins and win matches. It's gonna be hard for him. As even if he wrestles,
It's gonna be hard.
But I think he's justified.
And I don't think he needs to wrestle now. He's the number one contender for Cody's belt at WrestleMania.
Yeah, there's no reason.
Yeah, maybe this is way to get him out of wrestling matches. I don't know, but I think he justified. Like Channel said, you need an ultimate heel, and that was the ultimate heel turn.
It was the biggest thing they can do for Cody
in wrestling.
Yeah. How are you feeling about the Cena turn? You think it's justified?
I mean, yeah, man, it's John Cena. He can do whatever he wants. He's John Cena. Was I shocked and disappointed? Yes. Did I love it? Yes. Do I understand him? Yes, I do. He's John Cena. Okay, he can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
But I do want him to show up. I think they said he got advertised not next Monday, but the Monday after that he's advertised to come. I want him to, the first thing he says, so y'all see me now. Yeah. We see you, John.
The mic drop was perfect. He picked up the mic at the conference, dropped 100%. It. You know, no, I feel like this is 100% justified. John Cena is just making sense out of things. Like, why should I have to climb a ladder to be number one contender? Why should I have to do all these things? Why should I be in a qualifying match? I'm John Cena. I've held this company for 20 years on this back of mine. I have every accolade you could ever think of, ever dreamed of. I shouldn't be waiting in line behind these peasants. And The Rock was probably like, you're right, bro.
hanging out with
That guy
Charlotte
Hunter
Flair
down
too
there,
much, bro. That's what happened.
that guy Hunter down there, he don't know what he's doing, but I got you because I'm on the board. I'm on the board, and you know what,
On the
John Cena,
board.
you are going to be the number one contender. And after you're the number one contender, if Cody doesn't join our new NWO, you're going to kick him in the dick. That's what he did. And John Cena sold his soul. Those Cena suck chants are going to be phenomenal now. It's going to be said with so much love. Just make sure you're in there when he doesn't suck. That's what you got to say. Cena doesn't suck. That's what it
He
is.
probably get cheered even more now, but I definitely would say this is a first in a long time where at first I didn't know what to feel.
I just want him to go out there and be like,
I was like,
y'all
oh,
kept saying.
I
just want him to go out there
for
and be
it,
like,
but then again, I was like, oh shit, like he's a bad guy. Like,
oh yeah,
even though he
have him go out
started his
there and be
career
like,
off a bad guy, but it's crazy.
hey,
I'm not gonna hold you.
have him go
I
out
wanna
there,
see-
just be like, I did it for all those little kids, and we're all those little kids right now. They not here for me. I'm like, damn right, Cena, I'm not there for you.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm one of those
John,
little kids.
What if
I
John
wanna see
Cena
that.
said, "I did this for a Make-A-Wish"? Bro, then we're the bad guys for getting mad at him.
Right? We're monsters.
I'm not
You're a
gonna hold you.
monster.
I want to see John Cena barehanded smack a little kid in the crowd.
The question
I'm talking
I don't
about
know, smack.
full
Maybe
velocity.
shove.
the question I have before we move on from Cena turning heel
Could you imagine?
is, does he become 17-time world champion? It's a two-part question. Does he become 17-time world champion? Second part question is, if he doesn't, and Cody does beat John Cena, does this make The Rock look weak in this particular storyline that he's in about being the number one guy, the guy in charge, the guy in power? Let's start with Nitram.
If John Cena doesn't become a 17-time champion, and this is all a waste, I would literally take about a 6-month break from WWE. Because what is the point of this then? Yeah, if he don't win, not only does The Rock look weak, like, geez, you picked up this faction with the greatest superstar of all time. You can't even guarantee him a win at Mania. That's 2 Manias. You were supposed to guarantee a guy a win, and you couldn't do it. You let Roman down. Now you're letting John down. Can't be trusting The Rock. Why would I sign to his brand? I need my soul back and my brother's soul. Give him both. But yeah, I don't know, man. If John doesn't get the 17 reign, like, all of this would just have been pointless. I need John's 17th reign to be a heel reign, so we could be mad. Not only be mad that he beat the record, but be mad at how he did it. Which is almost like a beautiful poetry to Ric Flair, because he's the dirtiest player in the game.
I'm not going to be mad. I think that's how you pay homage to the dirtiest player of the game and say, yo, I beat you by just cheating. I joined the power, I joined the other side, and I got it. And now I know what it feels like. And you know what? I should have did this 10 years ago, and I'd probably be 38-time world champion.
Like your daughter.
You know what I mean? Zombie King, how you feeling, man? Do you think John Cena's going to get 17-time world champion? If he doesn't, do you feel like this makes The Rock look weak within the particular storyline that he is in right now?
I think he should get it at this point. Otherwise, why turn heel? But it's like, it's also if he does get it, it opens up the question: is does he stay longer and not retire when it says, like, is the retirement tour still on now that he's a heel? Is he gonna stay a little longer if he wins the championship? Let's see. Do I think The Rock looks weak? I want to say yes or no. No, because it's like a boss just keeps throwing people at the
Bunch of mini
challenger
bosses.
exactly, a bunch of mini bosses. Then maybe WrestleMania, what is it? Where are they at? New Orleans next
Vegas.
year.
Oh yeah, New Orleans, yeah, next year.
You'll get the final boss finally gets a 1-on-1 with Cody. Something like that.
Okay, China, how you feeling about it? How you feeling about your guy John Cena? Do you think he's going to get 17, or do you think he loses? And do you feel like that would make The Rock look weak in this particular storyline that he has of being the final boss?
Well, if Cena doesn't win 17 at Mania, he has to win it by the end of the year sometime, right?
Hmm.
Like they have to give him 17. I don't care if he wins 17 and somebody cashes in Money in the Bank on him, as long as he gets 17. So he's gonna get 17 eventually. At WrestleMania, if they give it to Cody at Mania to beat a heel John Cena, listen, Cody Rhodes is the greatest babyface champion of all time, and WWE is gonna ride that man until he breaks completely. You know what I mean? Because you fed him Roman Reigns in the middle of a 4-year reign, right? That was arguably the biggest thing you can do to a babyface champion. Whoever beat John Cena, not John Cena, whoever beat Roman Reigns for that title was going to be solidified. He's already the man that beat Roman Reigns. Took the strap off him. Many he's ever tried, they all failed. If he beats a newly minted heel John Cena, there is no hope for nobody on that roster. And it's not even a John Cena issue. It's a Cody Rhodes problem. Because if you can't have a heel John Cena in his farewell tour beats Cody Rhodes at Mania, it's a Cody Rhodes issue. You built him up way too much. And you're gonna have to bring a shotgun to pin Cody Rhodes for that championship. And as for Rock, it
Pretty
doesn't make
much what
Rock
they
look
did with
weak.
Roman.
You think Rock's gonna show up to go keep throwing people at him? No, he's never delegate, and they're gonna keep doing it. The Rock said it himself. They don't. He doesn't need to. Him and Cody don't need to wrestle in order to put this over. So for the Rock, it doesn't really matter. He's gonna be the final boss. Yeah, he's gonna be the final boss and have goosebumps if Cena wins or loses.
Hey man, leave the goosebumps alone.
I feel that. You got Thanos Johnson Chad drop his ones because, got the final boss, Roman Reigns,
I thought
Tribal
for him,
Chief,
not
Solo Sokoa. No, I throw it up for all of them now, bro. They're all the way. Even Zilla. Zilla Fatu gets it. They all get it, bro. That's just how it is. But no, man, I agree with you. If Cody beats Cena at Mania, yeah, everybody on the
Cody Rhodes problem.
roster,
It's
yeah,
cooked.
everybody on the roster just go to catering because it's
Yeah.
not
Don't
gonna
even
matter.
show up.
Like,
Don't show up for the
don't
program.
even,
I promise
don't
you.
even show. Up.
Honest,
Just-
I think this is my fantasy booking right here. Cena goes over, right? Wins the title. But before that, they had the Money in the Bank. One of the competitors in the Money in the Bank is Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns casts on Cena
So
that night.
wait,
Go
so you
against the whole plan.
so you would move Money in the Bank before WrestleMania?
You would have made Money in the Bank
That's
or
in.
Elimination Chamber.
I will make Money in the Bank either first or second match.
Oh, you
Oh,
bringing it back
so
to Mania?
Bring it
Yeah,
back to
bring
me.
it
They're
back to
talking.
Mania.
There's rumors about that.
this man is to remove the whole pay per view is kind of crazy because it's 2 guaranteed matches and you lose. I'm women for it.
That's
So
true
I
too.
mean, is it? Was it
Yeah.
a point? I mean, it's Money in the Bank.
You
I
might
don't
you might
mind
lose
missing a
one
Money in
women
the Bank
match, but
pay-per-view.
you'll showcase 6 more women in a Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, but you're talking about a Money in the Bank match. Don't look like Meech and Maxine Dupree, fucking
Sounds like a
Ivy
banger.
Nile.
Banger. You're just saying bangers right
And then
now.
some bangers. Lyra
Yeah.
Vicario.
No, not Lyra.
You never know who can come up.
You bring Carmella with drop.
That would be a
foot.
perfect for Roxanne.
Let's
You
What's
bring,
her name? Perez?
you bring Cora Jade with a bum knee right now. You know what I mean? It'd be-
yeah.
It was
No.
actually a minor concussion. It wasn't hurting at all.
It was a
No,
concussion.
there's plenty other.
Let's switch up conversation. On Monday night, we had crowned a new women's champion. Shouts out to Io Sky, who is now the new women's world heavyweight world champion. She beat Rhea Ripley, who it looks like now will get a triple threat coming towards WrestleMania because Rhea Ripley's going to want her face back. She's going to try to get her title back as much as she can. Bianca Belair is just chilling in the background because you already know she attacked Jade, but she's just chilling right now. We don't really know what happened. You can only make assumptions, but we don't go off assumptions. We go off straight facts here at 4 Sides of the Ring, so we have to just wait on it. How you guys feeling about Io Sky as the new Women's World Heavyweight Championship, or champion, I should say? Are you eager and excited for this run, Zombie King?
It's a bittersweet. I'm not gonna lie. Rhea Rhea's my GOAT right now, so to see her lose was kind of hard. But Io Sky, Io Sky is probably one of the best people to lose to right now.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, like we said, I think a couple of podcasts before, she kind of deserved that single title run without damage control shadowing her championship. At times, it didn't feel like she was a champion. So to see her with the championship and go to WrestleMania with it, yeah, I'm on board. It's gonna be against Bianca, so you already know it's gonna be a solid match. And might, like I said, we might even get a third person, female in there.
Okay. Chana, how you feeling about Io Sky? Are you excited and ready for this championship reign, or do you think she's just gonna hold it till Mania and pass it on?
I think she gonna hold it to me. I think she's dropping the strap. I'm kind of disappointed in this match though. Not in the match. The match was great, but I'm more disappointed in the aspect. Like I feel like this is a pointless title reign for Rhea. You know what I mean? I kind of felt like you could have done the same storyline with her with Liv dropping the belt to Io instead of Rhea Ripley. You know what I mean? I felt like if Io, Bianca, and Rhea were the goal for Mania, you could have gone another way about it rather than doing this. Because you gave Rhea Ripley the belt to what? Defend against Nia Jax, who wasn't even a Raw superstar for a storyline that was over months ago from last year Elimination Chamber. You know what I mean? Into that one title defense, and then you lost. Then she got the belt off Liv at Raw's Netflix. It was pointless. It was a pointless reign. It didn't do anything for anybody. She didn't elevate any women's talent. She didn't do anything.
I don't know about that because she's definitely that since Liv Morgan's return and the whole beginning with that started her this return. So definitely elevated
She could
Liv.
have. She could have. Here's the thing: Liv has been arguably the WWE Women's Wrestler of the Year since she did that heel turn. You know what I mean?
Since she's been back.
Liv has been phenomenal. Rhea, on the other hand, since she came back, she lost at SummerSlam. The rematch got botched because the referee saw Raquel. Raquel wasn't fucking finessed at all. It's kind of like, in a sense, like I would love to see Rhea in a position where she doesn't have the title and elevate women without it. You know what I mean? Be a Becky Lynch or the sense. Be able to carry a storyline and be able to give women their best matches without being the champion. Because let's face it, Rhea doesn't really wrestle on TV like that anymore. She wrestles on PLEs.
I
don't know
think
if
it was.
trying to,
I think what they want to do is find a way to get Rhea on the Mania card, and then they had to find ways to also fit their own plans in. Because it's like
you could have done the same thing. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm saying like you said Rhea's thing is kind of pointless, but so is Io's because Io's just gonna lose to Bianca.
Listen, 1,000%. But I definitely listen. I personally I think Io's first title reign with the world title was dog shit. I'm not gonna miss my words on it. I think it was goddamn awful. I think the build between her and Bailey could have been so much better than what it actually was because the build was dog shit. You know what I mean? And it was a great story that they absolutely dropped the ball on. So if you ask me, am I excited for another Io Sky title reign? Not necessarily. Can she do better from between now and Mania? I sure hope so. You know what I mean? Kyrie's out injured. Asuka's injured. She has Dakota Kai still in her corner, which is cool. Now the more pressure is on her in a sense to actually perform and deliver until Mania. It's a very low pressure situation. It's just like I really feel like Rhea did not need to win this title back at Raw's Netflix. I really feel like Io could have had a longer reign. It could have been Io versus Liv at the Royal Rumble, and then Io finally to win his strap over her, and then having the Royal Rumble till Mania, and then you decide if you want to extend it or cut it short. Because honestly, if you look at Liv's situation at the Royal Rumble, that didn't push any storyline for her. The only storyline that pushed for Liv was inside the Elimination Chamber with Alexa Bliss.
Mm-hmm.
That was about it. So you didn't necessarily even need Liv in the Royal Rumble at all, except to extend her stat that she's the only woman to be in every single Royal Rumble since the inception. So that's kind of my two thoughts on it. I do hope I hope Io defends it a couple more times before Mania. A couple successful defenses.
I think she's gonna hold on to the belt at Mania. To be honest,
Nah.
I think the Bianca storyline right now is going down the rabbit hole with Jade, and I think that's probably what's gonna cost her the title, like having that title, because her mind is just going to be on when is Jade going to attack me? When will she find out? And then, Rhea Ripley. Right now, I'm at the point where she doesn't need the title. She could be in anything, doing anything, and she doesn't need the title around her waist. No matter what you put her in, it's going to be gold. It's going to be a star. So, let Io keep this title. Let Io rock with it. Let her have a good reign, and just let her continue to do the good things she's doing.
Bianca's undefeated at WrestleMania. They're highlighting
that. Doesn't.
They want her
okay,
to have
and
that record.
So was The Undertaker, and he still lost, bro.
Io's there to eat the pin. Yeah.
You think?
I don't think anyone should do that record again.
Yeah, and I don't think they're going to keep that. Yeah, I don't think they're going to have a record like that again. But I could be wrong. You know what I mean? I could definitely be wrong. But, shouts out to Io Sky. Congratulations on becoming the Women's World Heavyweight Champion, and hopefully continue to do great things and hold on to that belt till WrestleMania. Hugh's in the building. He says, "What's going on, good brothers?" And Brandy's in the building. He also says, "What's going on?" And Thanos John says, "Show me Carl Anthony Towns." He wants to see your shirt.
Nah, figured. Big Pearl.
That's the shirt I got love tonight.
Oh my god! Hey, fellas, have y'all started playing WWE 2K?
No, I didn't get the 7-day early edition.
You didn't get the 7-day release? Slackers. We talked about some overalls that came out that were coming out. Now we have a full list. I want to go over it with you guys to see if you agree or if you disagree. There's only one overall that's 100 perfect. Can you guess who that is?
Undertaker.
There is a perfect?
There's a rating of somebody who has 100.
Mr. Perfect.
Oh, that'd be a bar if it is.
Not Mr. Perfect.
Definitely not.
It's not Taker. Nate Ram, what was your guess?
Is it Cena?
Cena's a good guess.
It is Cena, but what Cena?
2010 Cena. They have an
action figure Cena.
It's actually Super Cena.
What?
Super Cena has an overall. What the
fuck? He's wearing a go-to shoe, bro.
He's overall 100.
What does Super Cena look like? Do you have that?
I'm about to Google it.
Yeah, Super Cena is John Cena, but he's invisible.
Oh, it's actually
no wonder why he's 100. You can't fight him
because you can't see him.
You can't see him.
The next few overalls are at 97s, and they are both considered legends. Do you think you could tell me who they are?
Considered legends at 90. At 97?
He said
97.
Considered. So I'm gonna
well,
go again.
One is a legend. One is a legend.
One is a legend.
They're both legends, actually.
They're both legends. Okay.
Taker.
Nope. Well, Taker. Both of your answers are wrong. All three of your answers are wrong. Coming in at number 2, you're not going to guess it. I promise you that is 2022 Roman Reigns. He's a 97 overall, and he is on the legend roster.
That's hilarious.
2022 when he was the big dog?
That's when he started the bloodline.
That's when he started.
Oh, yes, the big dog got to be like 85.
Yeah,
it was mid-run.
Mid-title run.
Yeah.
Under him, also at a 97, is the one and only Stone Cold Steve Austin at a 97.
Yeah, give me a hell yeah.
I'll read off a few. The Rock 2001 96. He's on the legend roster as well. Cody Rhodes is a 96. Current Roman Reigns is a 96. Taker is a 96. 2012 John Cena is a 96. 2000 Stone Cold Steve Austin is a 95.
Damn.
And the final boss, The Rock, is a 95. And that is your top 10. That is your top 10.
Who's the lowest ranked wrestler on the roster?
The lowest ranked wrestler on the roster
Like
goes to...
It'll be somebody I like.
Gasawa. Like it get no love.
Nah, it's gonna be NXT. If it's anybody, it's gonna be someone from NXT.
Okay. So there's 2. You have Ashanti the Adonis, who's a 62.
That's crazy. The disrespect to my boy.
And Eric Bischoff is a 58.
Damn. What was it? Was the karate Eric Bischoff?
Yeah, it's like GM Wrestling, Eric Bischoff.
It just says Eric Bischoff 58. He's under the Legends roster. Akira Tozawa came in at a 68.
That's crazy.
That's good for him. That's good for him.
Ashanti the Adonis can beat a prime Cody Rhodes. They just never gave my boy the chance.
They gave Doink the Clown a 74.
Bro, Ashanti Adonis can't even pick up Sarah Perkovich or whatever her name is, bro.
97.
No. Don't lie to my man. What man's just finessing that?
Dragon Lee got a 78.
Disrespect.
Well, they got Rey Mysterio.
Ray was up there.
87. He was like 87 or something like that.
Let's see. Rey Mysterio.
His old ass.
Solo Sikoa was at an 88. Where's Rey Mysterio?
Soko?
Solo Sikoa at 88.
Made it far as
that's not bad. That's high, but that's not bad.
Your boy's down here.
3 people. Solo's actually really well protected.
Rey Mysterio is an 86.
I'll take it. That's not bad.
That's too high. My man's just 50 years old.
Jacob Fatu is at 87.
That's crazy.
He should be.
I would put 89 for Jacob.
Well,
Sandman's an 86. Apparently, Ken Shamrock's in the game. He's an 86.
Good. Ken Shamrock? Oh, that's
Ken Shamrock was an 86.
What's funny is I don't know why WWE does this, right? But like at number 11 is 2023 The Fiend. He's a 94.
That's great. He should be 100.
Right. 05 Shawn Michaels, 94. And then it goes to current John Cena, 94. 98 Undertaker, 93. 07 John Cena, 93.
How is that current John Cena?
Current John Cena hasn't won a
match. He didn't win a match in like how many years?
It's like 3,000 days.
Bret Hart, 93. Seth Rollins, 93. 2003 Undertaker, 92.
That's crazy.
What did they give my boy Lexus King?
CM Punk, 92.
93.
Lexus King, he's not even in the game, bro.
No, he is. They announced it. He got debuted in.
Okay, Alexis King.
I'm mad that I got paid for Penta. That's whack.
Came in too late, man.
Okay, Nate Ram, you really want to be upset?
All right, is he in the 70s?
No. The highest NXT overall
Trick Williams
on this list is Trick Williams at an 80.
In 80?
Trick Williams got 80, bro.
You know what though?
Whoop that!
About it.
Whoop that!
Trick Williams, Ethan Page, and Oba Femi are all 80.
Perfect.
Man, they got Oba Femi. Nah, they gotta give Oba at least 82.
Yeah, they could have gave him like an 82. I agree. Good for Ethan Page making the game so quick.
Yeah, right. What the fuck? How they gonna put him in? Not Penta?
Lexus King is 74.
Okay, you know what?
No, that's too high. That's way
Next
too
year
high.
he's an 86.
You know what? Lexus King probably just happy to be on a video game with good graphics. You know what I mean?
But you know what's crazy?
They didn't put his father, did they? Brian Pillman's probably not a legend.
He's not in the game.
They should.
They should.
Rikishi's an 81.
That's crazy.
Pat McAfee's an 80.
LA Knight went down this year after he won the U.S. title.
Kofi Kingston's an 81. That's a little disrespectful.
That's super disrespectful. How is it that Kofi has never been a 90-something? He's a legend. He's a former world champion.
Even when he was a WWE champion.
81 is good, bro. You see his chest?
Dominic Mysterio is an 84, though.
Savage.
Okay, that's a little disrespectful.
Look, 2017 Kofi Kingston, 85.
Is that when he won the title?
2017? No, it was a little. He won the title later than that, but
wasn't that long ago, no.
The Great Muta is an 86.
That's
Yokozuna, 87.
That might have been that many. You might be right.
Scott Hall and Razor Ramon, both 87.
That's bullcrap. Razor was definitely higher than Scott.
Yeah.
They have Elite.
My first round.
They have Elite Roman Reigns, 2013.
What the elite ones are the action figure looking ones, right?
Oh,
yeah.
They don't have the big dog. The big dog.
Nah.
2013 is the big dog.
No, they try to erase that whole part of his career.
2013 is a big dog. Batista is an 89.
Garbage.
You crazy, bro.
He should be where
fucking-
Kofi's at.
You know what's
neck
mad funny?
having ass.
If Batista was to pull up to NetRam like randomly, like, hey, you look like a wrestling fan, NetRam would probably be like, I'm your biggest fan.
Here's
I'll say
the one
Knockout
that
Cabin was a beautiful movie. I appreciate you being in it.
here's the one.
He'll only talk
Here's
about
the
his
one that,
movie career. That's
He has
it.
great movies. I give it to him. He's a good actor.
Yeah, bro. He's one of the
Here's
best.
a-
He's one of the best wrestlers turned actors.
Here's the one
Or
that doesn't
the
make any
best.
sense to me is Logan Paul.
What he got?
Should be a 90.
No, he should be like
He-
85.
He is a 90.
He should be a 90.
That's crazy.
It's not.
not-
It's not.
that's
It's
That's
not.
crazy.
The man is
Crazy.
incredible. He's
How
incredible.
you gonna have him at 90 and have LA Knight? What's LA Knight? He went down this year.
and
He's
Whatever
old,
LA
has
Knight
4
is,
moves.
it's too high.
He the one that beat Logan Paul for the title.
Whatever
Logan
LA Knight
Paul.
is too high.
Logan Paul got
Yeah.
four points of overall added when he saved Rey Mysterio's life.
Facts.
you got
He
you
the one
got
that
King-
fucked up the spot.
China saying Batista should be at least higher, at least a 92. He was saying
Batista should-
Batista is trash.
Thank you.
Damn.
Batista should be at 85 at best.
85. That's
best.
crazy.
At
know what's
best. Now I'm
crazy?
talking about peak Batista, 2008 Batista at best.
Peak Batista in 85. Are you on drugs?
That was like at
We
least
know the answer to that
97,
question,
bro.
but like
Peak
still.
Batista.
Let's let's move on. Let's move on. We got let's do our margarita match predictions. We got AEW Revolution coming up 2025, fellas. And this card is pretty
Yeah.
stacked. It is pretty stacked. AEW cards are always stacked, but the 0 hour, Chano's guy is back. Chano Big Boom, AJ,
Ooh.
Orange Cassidy, and Mark Briscoe is going to go up against the MXM collection on the 0 hour match. We're going to see a spear. I'm surprised Chano isn't flying out to go see his boy wrestle because I know he's a huge fan.
No, I'm not, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm only hyped to this match because I like the maximum male models. Them dudes are hilarious. You're not gonna catch me 2 times off guard. The first time Big Justice hit the spear, I popped my ass off. Absolutely. Was I drunk? Maybe. Was I calling
Hey.
that spear the whole time? I was. You're not. Listen, if Big Justice hits another spear, I'm not gonna pop. I'm like, okay.
He's
I
gonna
see
hit a
this already.
Samoan drop.
Samoan drop is
While-
crazy.
While
Samoan
enough,
drop is absolutely crazy.
while enough, while we were
chunky
while we're
chocolate chip
recovering-
drop.
while we were covering that AML event, this guy came up to one of the wrestlers that was out there and was showing him a tattoo that he got of his logo, and then he was like, "Yeah, I got the MXM
crazy.
tattoo on the back, right above the butt."
It's a trans
Yeah,
stamp.
the-
You gotta-
Tramp stamp.
he
Bro
was
got
a
the
tramp
tramp
stamp.
stamp.
A maximum male model tramp stamp is crazy.
That's crazy.
I want niggas to know that. It's
Hey, he was hyped about it.
insane.
He was like, "I can't wait to show him. I can't wait to show him." All
I
right,
bet he was.
is the 0 hour match a margarita match, fellas?
Absolutely.
Any match with the maximum male
It
models. is
sounds
not a
fun.
margarita
I ain't
match.
going front. It sounds like a fun match.
True.
Chocolate
Sound
chip.
like a
Marcus,
match like
Marcus,
on
Marcus
Instagram.
Marcus doesn't seem to agree. He doesn't think
Nah, he said garbage.
it's a garbage.
Yeah. I'm making 2 margaritas in that match.
All right, what about we got MJF versus Hangman Adam Page?
Margarita just to piss NetRam off.
Yeah, don't even talk to me. I'm having my phone on silent during that match.
I don't know. I don't. It's one of those feuds that I'm like, I'm not interested, but kind of interested.
You don't know what you want.
I don't know what I want with this match. I don't.
I think that's going to be a good match. I think it's going to be a really good match.
It should be good.
This match is probably going to be a banger. Not even probably. It's going to be a banger. We have Will Ospreay versus Kyle Fletcher in a steel cage. Margarita match or not?
All the flips.
This is his first steel cage. Yeah, he did a podcast with Chris Van Vliet. Really good. Go check it out.
He's
But
never done
drop
one.
Viv Van Vliet. Check us out, Viv Van Vliet.
His
But
first one
anyway,
with Chris.
yeah, this is his first cage, so I think he's gonna go off. So yeah, I'm watching it.
I don't know.
Ooh, a hidden blade off the top of the cage would be wild.
Oh my god, they look like fucking Batman.
That'd be sick. That'd be so sick. Margarita match or not?
Definitely
Nah.
not.
Definitely not.
Nah, it's a good match.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Up next, we have a number 1 contenders match for the AEW World Championship. The guy whose house, Swerve Strickland, going up against the killer nerd Ricochet. Is this a margarita match?
Is that a
This
number
for
one
a
contenders
title?
match?
Hold up. This for a
It's
title?
it's the winner will
It's an
get.
official number one contenders match.
It's
They
an
actually
official
said
number
number
one
one
contenders
contender.
match. Yep.
I got Ricochet winning that match.
I got Ricochet winning too.
I got Ricochet winning.
I got
Ricochet winning and Prince Nana in the swerve.
Turning.
On
he
Swerve.
swerves on Swerve.
He swerves on swerve.
Prince Nana
Poetry.
turns on Swerve Strickland.
I
That's crazy.
think everyone's right. Ricochet's gonna win, but it'll be
And then-
very good for Swerve to win because somebody needs to take that title off Okada.
It's not.
Oh, this is
Swerve.
number one. But this is number one world.
This is for the world title.
contender.
This
Oh,
is
world
number one
title.
contendership
This
for
is
world
to see
title.
who fights Cope or John Moxley
That's
or-
stupid.
or Christian.
That
Cage,
should have been
depending on
for
Or
the
Christian Cage.
Intercontinental. But none of them. Dude. All right, if it's for the world, Swerve needs to win because I'm sorry, he's a
babyface.
great talent, but he is not world
Could you-
championship.
Could you imagine?
worthy
Could you
talent.
imagine Nana just going like this? Oh, it'd be over. It'd be over for everyone.
I turn my TV off forever. It would never. It would never turn back on.
It's one of those things where it's like, I know who's winning the world title depending on who wins this match. You know what I mean? Like, if Ricochet
Little bit,
wins,
yeah.
Cope is winning the world title because they're not going to put heel nerdy Ricochet against. I mean, he might be getting
Killer-
jumped every week by Moxley's people.
Is this gonna happen at Philly? At
Is the pay-per-view in
think.
Philly?
No, this one's in LA. What's the one after this?
I think they're coming to New York soon.
Nah, that's in Philly. The pay-per-view's in Philly.
Mm,
Oh no.
I don't know what the pay-per-view after that is.
I don't know. I just never. I don't see Ricochet as a world competitor.
Do I want
He's
to
a
see
great
Ashley
talent.
Cope? First of all,
And
I just don't
that's
see
why
it.
he's
Cope is
stabbing
not winning
people
the
with
title.
scissors. Because of
Cope is
people
not
like
winning
you.
the Cope is not winning the title, bro. There's no way in hell John Moxley has been talking about pro AEW, and then you have the notorious WWE guy win the AEW World Championship.
Why
Just
you
to
talking
get
notorious,
cash
bro?
in.
John Moxley's notorious. He did the
No, no,
whole
no.
Shield.
Yes. But John Moxley's a first
One of the
time
top
five-time-
guys in WWE at one point.
Yes, but John Moxley is a 5-time AEW World Champion. He solidified himself as an AEW guy. Cope
been
is a
around for
WWE guy
5 years.
masquerading. He's
Yeah.
Cope is a WWE guy masquerading as a AEW guy. Let's give it a buck. Let's be honest.
I never even knew he was in WWE. What was his name? No.
Yeah. I never saw him before AEW. Me personally, are we there? Are we at that match yet? No, not
Who's
yet.
Dean Ambrose? No, not yet. Up next, we have the Hurt Syndicate putting up their
We
titles
hurt
against
people.
against
We
the
hurt
Outrunners.
people.
Is this a margarita match, and who do you have?
We hurt
Uh,
people.
I hope
I think it might be a margarita match. Those guys are. It's a great gimmick. It's a funny gimmick, but it's a gimmick, and not enough to beat her business or her people or. I don't know what they
Syndicate.
call
It's okay
themselves.
though. Just say it with because they hurt people.
And,
We
all right, we
hurt
just lost.
people.
We lost Chance for the rest of the night. He had something he needed to go do.
Yeah.
After that, we have Mercedes Moné versus Momo Wannabe for the TBS title. This might be a margarita match for me. I'm gonna attempt to watch it, but I'm kind of getting a little. It's probably gonna cook, but I'm getting a little tired of this CEO gimmick. I just want to move on from it already.
Yeah, no, probably when they gave her a contract.
I don't know. I like it because she's elevating these greenish stars. Besides Chris Statlander, who's solidified. I love Chris.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I'm saying like Harley Cameron just had a banger match with her in Australia. Harley
Yeah.
Cameron is somebody who is now in this ranking because she's really popular. Obviously, I love Harley Cameron, but even then, like she's starting a feud with Billy Starks. These are women who Billy more veteran than most action girls on the main roster, but these are green stars that she's not dipping her foot in the world title picture. The main, the Tony Storms, the Mariah Ray's, these girls who are so established. She's taking a step back and like, I'm gonna establish our greener stars who are in the mid card. So when I'm in the world title picture, this title still kind of matters. And I know people aren't seeing it that way, but that's really how I feel about it. I feel like Mercedes is elevating the women's division for AEW, but specifically the mid card division.
No, I mean,
I won't see that.
I agree with you there. It's just I would much rather see her in the main title picture.
Well, she has
But
to
I get
hold
it.
to Harley ones.
Well, maybe we don't know. We don't know what that is.
I
We don't
think
know when that will happen.
she just needs to drop
Texas.
the title. Just
It might
drop
be
that
true.
title somewhere else.
Or Athena.
Another banger match, and I think we'll get a title change. We have the AEW Continental Champion God, fucked up his name, Okada versus Brody King, and I think Brody King's going to take this one. And it won't be a margarita match either.
No, definitely not.
Put my money on the Rainmaker.
I just don't see Broly taking it though. He should, but I don't see him taking it.
It's going to be a banger of a match, though.
He
Yeah.
should. He's an incredible talent.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's the Rainmaker. Give me Okada every day of the week.
Okay, fair enough.
The only reason why, because if he wins it, it kind of shits on Buddy a little bit. Not shits on him, but
I think
I don't know.
I think it more established that Brody would be the leader of that faction. You know,
True.
You know, something like that if he was to win it. But there's a lot of titles.
Yeah.
True. Nick Ram said that he'll know who's going to be winning the world championship out of the Swerve Strickland Ricochet match. But I feel like you really know who will be winning what championship after the Will Ospreay Kyle Fletcher match, because you have Konosuke Takeshita versus Kenny Omega for the international championship. And I think if Will Ospreay wins, Takeshita will retain. I think if Kyle Fletcher wins, Kenny Omega will become a new champion. What do you guys feel like this is a margarita match?
No. It's Kenny Omega.
Yeah. No, it should be a good, decent match.
If I even see someone go to the bathroom during this match, I'm gonna fight them. It's a V trigger. Once you stand up from the couch. This match, I'm super excited for. I mean, any Kenny match is gonna be great. I actually think it's the opposite, Marcus. I think Kenny only wins this belt if Will Ospreay wins, because then it becomes this feud of, I thought we just became friends, and now you're coming for my title already. We're not friends. You're fake. Kind of.
And then we get Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega again.
Who's the heel?
Take my money.
Who's the heel? That's a good question. That's the good question. I mean, most of Will Ospreay's faction's already on the Don Callis family.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
Will Ospreay was once in Don Callis family. Who's to say he even left?
I mean, who's to say Kenny Omega even left?
Oh, Don Callis said that.
No, yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah,
Well, he
no,
stabbed him
he's
in the
out.
head.
He's out. He's out. He ain't part of it.
Moving on, man. We got Toni Storm. She's putting up her AEW Women's World Championship against Mariah May. This is going to be the third time these women have met
In a Hollywood ending match.
in a Hollywood ending match. This is not
Whatever that means.
This is not a margarita match for me. I will sit down and watch this match because I think both these women are phenomenal talent. Toni Storm's incredible. I think Mariah May's incredible as well too. And I think they're definitely going to give us another match, and I think it's going to be the best match out of the trilogy for these two. I do have Toni Storm walking out as champion and retaining. But how do you guys feel?
I feel the same. I think they have good chemistry together. It's one of those few that's gonna be with them forever. You know, down the road they can always start it again. Yeah, it's gonna be a good match. It should be a good closer to that feud. I think anything more of past this might be a little redundant. But I got Toni Storm winning.
Okay.
I had Toni Storm winning until I watched that amazing vignette on Wednesday where she just bodied Mariah the way that John Cena bodied Austin Theory, where she was like, after I win this, she'll be absolutely nothing. A featherweight, talking the way Toni Storm. I was just like, damn.
Yeah.
She just ate old girl up. Like,
That's what you got to do if you're trying to be in the big time.
Yeah,
I
man.
think
Gotta talk
somehow we get a non-finish here, and I know I say that a lot on matches. I can't decide, but I think somehow we get a non-finish here, which is that Hollywood ending. It's that this could have went either way. There's something about them specifying the Hollywood ending that makes me feel like something about this match will be cinematic. And I think if this is the main event, which I honestly do think it is, a lot of people haven't actually leaked what it is, but I think this will be the main event. I think we get like a Soprano black screen action. We don't know what happens. It just ends.
Family of the Opera type shit.
Yeah, like
It wouldn't be It wouldn't be the first time I watched an AEW main event and scratched my head towards the ending. So,
That's
Bro,
been
the
their theme
fireworks didn't go off on the barbed
Bro.
wires.
So then
my boy,
lately. It wasn't there.
my boy
Eddie Kingston shouldn't have sold the spot then.
Yeah.
Bro, I hyped that up all week. I was like, bro, no, if you ever watched them in Japan, bro, the ring explodes. And we watched
That's
that
what it's
together.
like.
And it was sparkler.
I was like, damn, I stood up for this main event. Really? Here comes Eddie Kingston crying, trying to save his friend.
Saved his friend's life from a sparkler.
So what the hell is this? But then, you know, then they stepped it up a notch. You know what I mean? People started getting stapled in the face. There was a nail of bed. Somebody took,
drinking blood. It's like they
they're crazy. Yeah, they kicked it up a notch from sparklers. So shout out to AEW for stepping up production.
Yeah.
Nimmer says he hopes that's the main event, but I think this is definitely the main event because it's the talk around town, the AEW World Championship. Jon Moxley. Are we finally going to get to see the title? It's been held captive for so long. I think everybody's forgotten what it really looks like. And I think when we see that belt again, we're all going to just be look at that beautiful title. He's going up against Cope. I don't think Cope is going to win. I don't know, there's so many like different ways this can go. I think if Cope wins, then Christian Cage cashes in, but I don't want to see Christian Cage versus Cope. Don't want that. I didn't want it the first time. You know what I mean? So I could also see him cash in on Jon Moxley. Christian Cage versus Jon Moxley does interest me a whole lot. No, I don't want Cope in this at all. I just don't want him in the mix. I want him to lose. I know he's in the match, but I would much rather him lose. You know what I mean? And then you have Cope and his bastard sons versus Pac, his bastard, and then the rest of his people, the Death Riders. But I don't know, just something tells me if Cope does hold the title, I might shake my head a little bit because we don't need that.
I think it's one of those paper statements. I think if he held, think about it. So if he does win the title, right, and Christian cashes in immediately, not only would he be the shortest ever world champion for AEW, he already has that record with the TNT title when Christian did it the same exact way. And
True.
he'll be in record books as for both men's titles as the shortest champion in both.
I know, but then that calls for like I said, if Cope does do it and if Christian Cage cashes in, it's going to be fantastic because that man they put the title on him, and I think it'd be great. But at the end of the day, I don't want to see Cope versus Christian Cage.
You won't. He'll be too injured for a while, and then we'll get Jay White.
He might get injured. But
I like Jay White, but I only like Jay White if he's actually winning the title. I don't want Jay White and you're just teasing me.
100%. But I think Cope's going to win only because they're teasing the Willa Yuta turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
so I think Willa Yuta is going to help.
Oh, is Willa Yuta's father dead too?
Not everybody's dad's
because then
I don't know, but
I can see it.
I'm not sure.
I can see it.
But the whole segment is like, this is what respect feels like, and then right after that, Jon Moxley comes out and disrespects him. He walks away. So I think Willa Yuta is going to be a big part of screwing Jon Moxley over, and it'll probably be a cash in. But me personally, I don't want to see Cope or Christian hold the world title.
Okay. You don't want to see Christian or Cope? You'd rather have Moxley just hold on to it?
No, I rather all three of them. None of them hold the world title. But I get if I had to pick one, it would probably be Christian because he can make it a little more entertaining. But I hope it's not a long run. I hope someone more of an AEW status wrestler wins the title. Because no matter who it is always going to be an ex-WWE guy. And you know how I feel about that.
Oh, yeah, because Swerve.
Right.
Swerve's coming after it. I mean, either way, that's the best thing about this. It's like, so it's two ex-WWE guys, as we like to say. Mm-hmm. And then the number one contender match is two ex-WWE guys. It's Ricochet and Swerve Strickland, which is two ex-WWE guys. So the next match that we're guaranteed to have for the world title is two ex WWE guys.
I mean, yeah, that Swerve is. I guess
he had a good NXT
he didn't
run.
have like a run like Ricochet had, or you know what I mean. It was.
Can we not say ex WWE guys? Like just sounds so degrading.
Hey,
My bad.
you ain't there no more.
These ex
Former is former more official.
Why do we have to just put that in their title? They're just why
these
can't you
ex,
just
Because that's where they
Lucha Underground
started,
guys.
man.
It's just they're just out there going for number one contenderships.
Yeah.
just saying like
how I
why do
feel
we gotta
about, like if you're starting a new company?
we don't say
and
he didn't say my ex AEW guy Lexus King, you know what I mean? He didn't say that. He just said let me know what Lexus King overall is.
because Alexis
once you're in
is
AEW, you're always
so
an
bad
AEW.
it doesn't matter where he come from.
Oh, but once you're WWE, you always have to just be the ex WWE guy.
Yes.
Nah,
Yeah.
it works both ways. Those
When
are
I
ex
saw-
AEW guys.
When I saw Al Snow at
No,
Wrestle
but
Kingdom, I
how
said, "What's
Adam
up,
Spears
ex-WWE
is
Al
not
Snow?"
X. He's an XX.
He's an ex-
Originally, he was an ex WWE guy. Same thing with Cody. He's an XX.
He's an XX.
Twice removed. They're twice removed. That's what that is.
Twice removed and came back.
Oh man, fellas, do you think Revolution is going to be better than Elimination Chamber?
The wrestling
Match
will be.
quality wise, yeah.
The only way it's better is if Kenny Omega turns on Will Ospreay. You know what I mean? Like
It wouldn't even do it. The only way that this Tony Khan would have to like pull out something incredible. He'd have to win the world title. I don't know. There's nothing like that's going to top this John Cena segment for the rest of 2025.
No. As a pay-per-view, no, but in matches, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'll probably have better
Quality
matches.
We're going to see some banger matches,
But
but
yeah,
to top anything cinematic in wrestling, no way.
Cena's definitely segment of the year. There's no beating him.
It's legit. The heel turn heard around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
We thought the New Day was good.
Put that on the shirt.
When I was telling non-wrestling fans, like, yeah, John Cena turned heel, and they look at me, what does that mean? I said, oh, he's a bad guy now. They'll be like, John Cena? What? A bad guy? So yeah,
man.
He said, I was telling everybody, he said, fuck those kids. Just fuck.
Fuck them all. Okay.
I seen a clip the other day. It's like John Cena's been a heel all his life, and it goes back to an episode of Total Bellas when he's like saying the rules of his house.
Bro, yeah. People are like, y'all weren't ready for this heel turn. Y'all didn't watch Total Divas.
Yeah. You didn't watch the real John.
Oh man. Ringsiders, that's all we got this week. Next week we'll come back a little strong. Sadly, me and Nate Ram and the Zombie King had a death in the family, so we've been dealing with that for the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
But we'll be back strong, better than ever next week. We do hope you guys enjoy SmackDown coming up Friday. Enjoy Revolution because it's going to be a banger. Other than that, my guy Zombie King is getting his feet back in the ring. He's going to do his stuff.
Sir.
Zombie King, let the people know who you're going up against and where they can find you this weekend.
This weekend it's gonna be Eastchester, New York. Check the Instagram at Zombie King 91 for more information. But it's going against Azrael, so it should be a good match if he shows up. He has a habit of dicking and dodging me, so let's see what happens.
Ooh, be scared, bro. Don't even step in the ring. I would have stepped in the ring with the Zombie King. I have, and I've lost.
Make no mistake, if you go to the Zombie King's merch table and say code word, the bad guy sent you, okay? He'll give you a free autograph, but you gotta bring your own stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
No 8x10.
The bad guy sent you. Otherwise, that autograph is $9.99.
8x10s. Yeah, and it's if you don't have the picture, you can't take one on your phone. You ain't wasting my guy's time like that either. Okay? You ain't got time with that. Other than that, fellas, let's go ahead and get your plugs while we get up out of here.
You already know Zombie King Instagram. Check it out. I'm gonna be posting matches. March 15th, I believe, somewhere in New Jersey, I posted up. I have a 3-way: Rob, Vegas, and Super Crazy. So that's another one to look forward to. I'm coming back with a vengeance. So keep an eye out.
He gonna take all them titles. All of them. Start with the East Coast, go to the West Coast, the Mid Coast.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Yeah, the Mid Coast. He's coming for y'all too. Yeah, y'all don't understand. The Zombie King is back. He's taking beds and names. And the guys with the brains But I'm Nit Ran, the one that makes you say, oh, damn. And you can catch me on Twitter at NITRAM_4SOTR. That's NITRAM_4SOTR.
Yes, sir. I'm Marcus Hernandez. You can find me at the Founder MH on X. But most importantly, follow us on all of our social media platforms. 4 Sides of the Ring podcast on IG, 4 Sides OTR on X. We're on Threads. We're on Blue Sky. We are on YouTube. So if you've been with us right now, hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share to all of your wrestling friends and all your non-wrestling friends. We will make them wrestling fans. I promise you. Other than that, enjoy SmackDown, enjoy Revolution, enjoy your week. If you are not enjoying wrestling, you're just not watching it right. We are 4 Sides in the Ring. We'll catch you guys next week.